Broadcasting live on the XWW Roku Network. Be sure you are subscribed. ExtremeTVOnline.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It is time for the Wrestling Wire. I hope everybody's doing great out there. I can tell you that I am doing fan-freaking-tastic. Thursday is actually my Friday, so I've got the next 2 days off to chill and do pretty much whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, my co-host should be here any minute. Waiting on him. Lorenzo Lucha Llama, can you hear me? I need David in the studio. Can you put David in the studio, please? David? Estacado? Llama? Lucha? Fuck. I can't find anybody.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. What's up?
Welcome to the Wrestling Wire. All you awesome wrestling fans on that there interwebs, welcome. It's gonna be a fun episode today.
Oh my God. We've got
some long episode today.
Well, we've got some good stuff to talk about, so that's always a good thing. Dude, AEW's Double or Nothing is coming up this weekend, and I'm not excited overall for the show because I could care less. It's AEW, but there was this one thing that happened last night with Malachi Black. Got ready to call him Aleister Black from his NXT days. Did you see the puddle of blood in the ring?
Yeah, I thought that, bro. That hyped me up so much.
I got into it about that. I was like, there we go.
And people are already thinking what I'm thinking. I'm like, are we going to see Brood?
Are we going to see Gangrel?
Gangrel. I got excited.
I am of the mindset, dude, that if Gangrel doesn't show up, it's a huge missed opportunity. But that's just my opinion. Like I'm not the guru when it comes to professional wrestling. I'm not the fucking one. But I mean, to me, that's a big deal. Having Gangrel there would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh Christ. And then, like I say, we're gonna go over the thing. Yeah, that's this Sunday, May 26th. I was trying to get a card for it. Oh, there we go. I'm not pulling up these pictures because I'm not downloading them. That would require me to care. So let's cover this card real quick. You got the Bang Bang Gang, which is the Gun Brothers, and Jay White. I think that's his name, Jay White. So you got the gun group in there, and they're going up against Death Triangle, Pac, Penta. You know, what do you got?
Death Triangle.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see the point in Death Triangle winning, though. I guess is my problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird to have. They're both like hated. The bastard Pac, like they're hated. Both teams are, but I guess that one's hated a little less than the other.
Mm-hmm.
So Death Triangle is your baby going into this. It's just odd to me, but you know what? Go for it, get it, do it, and we'll see what happens here. The FTW Championship. Chris Jericho's holding this title, defending against Hook and Shibata. I'm just gonna say Shibata. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Shibata because I tried to pronounce that first name and fuck that. I ain't doing it. I got to go with Hook taking it back, but I got to guess Shibata takes the loss here because he makes no sense being thrown into this match. And then that gives Jericho something to gripe about, and he gets to continue the feud with Hook. Maybe I don't know. That's kind of my logic there. Trent Beretta, Orange Cassidy, best friends fighting. I'm going with Orange winning this. I see no point in Trent Beretta winning. I just don't see a point in that.
Though it would be an upset, but no, it's going to be on Orange Cassidy.
I don't know if I would consider it an upset if Trent Beretta wins. Realistically, Trent Beretta's a good wrestler. I just don't I don't see the point in him winning. So that's where I go with that. I don't Trent Beretta winning. John Moxley and Takashita for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator match. So this is a qualifying match. This isn't even a title match. It can beat Takashita.
Yeah.
There's no reason for Mox to win and retain the title when the title's not on the line. Doesn't matter. So I'll go with that. The TNT Championship being held in a barbed wire steel cage match between Adam Copeland and Malachi Black. Probably the only match I really give two shits about on the card. And I know I'm not going to pay $50 to watch this one match. It's not happening. 50, 60, I don't care. I might go find my ways into the dark web and just watch it without paying for it. But you notice I didn't say that out loud, right? But I got Adam Copeland winning this.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't see him dropping this title to Malachi Black right now. What's the point of it?
Yeah, because I think they're still trying to build up even more. But it wouldn't make sense this early on.
Yeah. Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay for the AEW International title. I actually got Will Ospreay taking this off of Roderick
That was
Strong.
my choice. Yeah.
Okay. Right on. Serena Deeb, Timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's World Championship.
Tony retains.
Serena Deeb takes it.
Really? Okay.
I don't see. Okay, the whole thing is with Tony is done. I feel like they've done everything they can with the Marilyn Monroe gimmick, the Timeless thing. It's been her best gimmick ever. But I feel like it's played. I feel like it's time to move to the next level. So I feel like Serena Deeb taking that title, and then somebody's going to take it from her in the next 2 to 3 months. I don't see her having a long reign, but I see her taking this title and having a reign. She, bar none, should be a world champion. Serena Deeb's always been an excellent wrestler. I've always thought she was a fantastic wrestler. Dollars to donuts, wrestling to wrestling, Serena Deeb is the better wrestler. Tony Storm is super popular right now, but it's the gimmick. So what's more important, the gimmick or the title? She don't need the title to be over with the gimmick.
True. Yeah.
So, but can Serena Deeb elevate the quality of wrestling we see on AEW?
And now that you mention that and put it that way, I think putting it on her would make sense because what you said, just the caliber of wrestling that she has and that she shows in the ring, I think is a big win for her and makes her more legitimate looking.
Right? I mean, that's my whole thing, man. I feel like there's got to be a reason for, there's got to be a method to the madness, man. So I'm just feeling like these images suck. The fact that we can't get these.
Yeah. So Facebook has this new thing where they're having issues with high def images.
Oh.
So we're trying to find different ways of kind of setting each other. I use more of I'm a Google Drive type of person anyway, so I've been trying to save the stuff on the Google Drive.
Well, I still gotta go get it at that point. But I do have another idea here. I'm gonna try something else while I'm thinking about shit. I don't need Skype. Nobody uses Skype anymore. Very seldom do I use Skype.
I seldom. Only when I have work stuff or certain interviews do I need it.
Gotcha. So what I'm actually going to do is jump into StreamYard from my phone and go into it from another room and then dump them into here. That way.
Okay, that works.
It's a fucking horrible idea, and I hate that I have to go this route, but it is what it is. let's see, because we're still talking about AEW.
Mhm.
Anarchy in the Arena, the Elite, which is Scapegoat Jack Perry, the Rainmaker Okada, and the Young Cucks. I mean the Young Bucks are on there. Going up against FTR, Darby Allin, and Bryan Danielson. I
The fact that
got
Darby Allin is already good to go again, man. um, Darby Allin somehow is going to get hurt again. I hope he doesn't. But that man literally puts his body on the line every time he has a matchup, every single time.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go with Darby, FTR, Team
Same.
AEW. I'm not going with the Elite winning this. I was surprised I could name everybody on the Elite.
Well, look at you. I'm proud of you, bud.
Yeah,
See,
me too.
some of the you're like the one of the best AEW podcasters, YouTubers
No,
out there.
no, let's not do that ever. Don't do that. That does not make me feel all warm and tingly inside. That makes me feel kind of nauseous, actually. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Do not open up a secondary screen. This is not going to go good if you do.
Okay. Are you talking to me or yourself?
Oh, I'm talking to you.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Oh, yes, we will definitely talk about that. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Shout out to WrestleCade for them trying to get jumping on that, and I'm all behind that as well.
Right? So am I. 100%. So am I. Tommy's in the crowd, I think. I just saw that's weird. The comments aren't showing up over here on our stream, but the comments are out here. I can see them from the freaking fans. Why do you
What?
have both screens pulled up? This doesn't work. There you
That's
go.
weird. I
Yeah,
don't.
don't. I said don't do that. I
No,
straight
that
up.
wasn't me. That was not me.
Oh my
Uh,
Christ.
so I can't see any of the comments.
Yeah, it's weird. What I'm trying to do is
Yay.
I'm going through here and adding the freaking images
Mm-hmm.
from my phone directly because this shit wouldn't work the other way. There we go. Did I miss one? Son of a. I already know which one it was, too. Anyway, so look, I think we got another match or two on AEW. Hang on. Yeah, we do. We got the TBS championship, which is Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné.
Willow.
I don't know. I have no idea. I really have no idea. As far as that goes. I don't see the point in waiting all this time for Mercedes Moné to have a singles match at AEW and her losing it though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I just don't see that working. And then finally, the main event, the AEW World Championship, Swerve Strickland defending against Christian Cage. Swerve.
It's gonna be a great match, but Swerve is gonna retain.
I don't know if I go if it's going to be a great match, but I mean, it's going to be something. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but I just don't know. I am not 100% sure how it's going to go. Let's see here. I am working on everything at one time. That's it for AEW, though. I watched last night. I think I fell asleep like right around 9
Mm-hmm.
and ended up getting woken up at like 9:15 and I couldn't go back to sleep. So that was fun. But I just didn't get into what happened there. It didn't like nothing other than the bloodshot from from Edge to Malachi. Nothing else really tickled the pickle. Okay, I didn't really care about anything else. What am I supposed
Did it
to
tickle the pickle? All right, cool.
No, it didn't tickle the pickle. It didn't keep me entertained. It didn't keep me invested. I didn't care. Oh, I actually will say I will give them mad credit. The tag match for the main event was actually the best match of the night. The women, Tony and Mariah versus Saraya and somebody help me out with whoever that chick was. I don't know who she was, but yeah, that was solid. That was solid. I did enjoy that matchup. Definitely enjoyed that one. You see, we're steady filling the calendar for this year. You've already got our new brackets up.
Yep, got that ready.
Look at you go. You are killing it.
I'm actually still looking up for anything else that might be coming up, which I'm currently in negotiations.
You got some duplicates in here that we're not going to be going over. I'm trying to get rid of that shit right now. Because, see, we do everything on the fly. So as we're doing the show, we're doing the show. Like, we're building it and doing it right now.
Yeah.
But
we usually have it ready beforehand, but due to the fact that we were having issues, Facebook was being an ass.
Yeah. You can't get anything out of this. I don't know what the comments are. I'm going to try to pull up the comments section here.
Yeah, I can't see that either. I don't know what that's all about.
Pull it up from my hold on. I gotta answer the comments from my phone. That's fucking god awful. Luke Childers and Tommy Scott. Hey, how are you guys doing tonight?
How you guys doing?
We do see you. We do see you. I have to. This is how bad this is. Look, I have to pull this shit up on my phone so you can see the comments because we can't see the comments inside the program at all tonight. Like StreamYard, I swear to God, StreamYard. I hope you're listening to me. The fact that you cost me $50 a month, number one, I shouldn't have these issues. Number two, with paying all that shit money per month, I should be able to stream to more than 8 destinations at one time. It should be fucking unlimited.
Agreed.
Fix your shit. Fix your shit. And number three, it's just a pain in the ass. So fix your shit. Between throttling and everything else you've been doing lately, you're not sitting on the best terms with your people that pay you. And we pay you so you can fucking eat.
We pay you the ducats so we can have this platform.
Dude, I swear to God, if I could make something else work, I would. If I could figure out a way to just encode it all myself to make it go everywhere at one time on my own.
Funny that you mentioned that. I have been taking coding classes lately, so
maybe
that could be your thing.
No. I said encoding, not coding. Coding is one thing. Encoding is another. You will listen as you take classes. You'll learn some stuff, and then you and I can have that conversation.
Yeah, I have some ideas for apps, and I think this is probably a streaming thing, which probably is a big thing for me.
Well, one thing that was funny a while back, David texted me about fiber optic. Do you remember this day?
Yeah.
We ended up on the phone for like 2.5 fucking hours. And I laid out fiber optic theory. And like,
it was great combo. It was dope.
I'm sitting
there. It was very
like,
nerdy, but it was cool.
I was stuck in a different section of my brain for like fucking 6 hours because I don't have to go to that scientific portion often. But I had to go and pull the theories out and remember what they were so I could explain what the hell we were talking about. It was fucked up as a soup sandwich. But yeah, eventually you'll get into some of that shit. And when you do, Jesus Christ, just remember not to call me. Just remember.
No, we touched a little bit on it today. So it was neat to kind of everything come full circle. Stuff from high school and coding and making a little website. It was fun.
Right.
Oh, so that's our next venture. We're going to officially have a Wrestling Wire podcast site. So I'm working on something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna have something going on like that. That's fun. Yeah, that's what I need. Exactly what I need. Yes. Oh man. So we got the updated King of the Ring brackets. Is that correct?
Yep, we sure do. Yep. Just uploaded them.
All right, let's see here. So look at where we're at. We got Gunther in the finals after beating Jay. They didn't look at that bracket. They did not burn Gunther Elia on a tournament. They're saving that. They're saving that money match for later. And we got Randy Orton going to beat Tama Tonga. I can't see you putting Randy Orton in the finals for the King of the Ring to have him lose. A loss to Randy Orton, a legend, is not going to hurt Gunther at all. Not going to hurt him at all. So unless you got everybody cheating their ass off to fuck with Randy to get Tom over, I think we got King Randy Orton for the King of the Ring this year. You still liking that?
Yeah.
I'm loving
it. It's funny because we were talking about it, and I was like, in hindsight, I was like, damn, we should have bet it. Now that they're taking sports bets and stuff for WWE, could have made some money. I don't know if we still can, but I think our bracket is actually going to come out exactly as is, both of them.
Right. And look, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax ain't going to lose this one. She's going to go up against Lyra Valkyria. She is going to lose to Lyra Valkyria, Queen Lyra Valkyria. I got no other way for this to go. And I'm going to explain it real simple. That what was it, Monday night? It was Monday night. She won that match Monday. Before her match, she had a segment with Becky. A 3-segment match, and then she was on screen again after her match. That girl had 5 segments on Monday Night Raw. Rocket strapped boots to the moon. See ya. She's getting the super push right now. Lyra Valkyria. Now, does she win when she challenges somebody? I don't know about all that. Is she going to challenge Becky or is she going to challenge Bayley? I don't know yet, though. But I'm telling you, that's who it's going to be. It's going to be Lyra Valkyria for your Queen of the Ring this year.
I say it's Nia, but I can see why you would say that.
Tell me the story and the reason why. Nobody likes Nia Jax. You have a fucking goth girl crush or something on her, and that's fine, and that's okay. But she only checks like one of your boxes. I don't understand the rest of it, so I'm not going to go into details here. But what I'm saying is, why? Nobody wants to see her. All right. Hold on. Is it because she's related to The Rock? You have a hard on for her? Is that how that goes?
No, but I think that it might be helping. A lot of people say that could be the reason why she's being pushed and everything. But
pushed is getting to the finals and losing. Perfectly fine. You don't want two. I hate to call them new call-ups, but Gunther has only been Intercontinental Champion since he's been there in the main roster. It's pretty much the entire time he was there, he was Intercontinental Champion. Yes, Intercontinental Champion for just under 2 years, 666 days, as a matter of fact. But you can't have both of them. I don't see Gunther and Lyra, and I don't see Randy getting to the finals to lose. The story is better for Randy and Cody than it is for Gunther and anybody. In my book, it makes no sense unless SummerSlam is going to be after. All right, hold up. We need pay-per-view schedule because we got to talk SummerSlam too. We got to talk about that.
Because the finals for this is just in 2 days away.
Let's see here. Pay-per-view, April. Beck. Okay. They don't even have this one listed. The King of the Ring isn't even listed. They got May 4th for France for Backlash. They got Money in the Bank on the 6th. Heat Wave July 7th. I'm gonna need all the pay-per-view lists. I need the whole fucking thing because this ain't enough. Oh, excuse me. Hall of Fame, Stand and Deliver, Draft, Spring Break-In. Here we go. May 25th. So that's 2 days from now. That's Saturday. Okay, so we got Saturday for that. Battlegrounds the 26th out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That'll be cool. Clash at the Castle. Okay, Clash at the Castle, Scotland, Glasgow. That's June 15th. Oh, wait. Who's going to win that? That's going to be Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. It makes no sense otherwise. Ontario, Canada for Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Punk? Maybe? Makes sense. Because then you got SummerSlam after that, which is in August. And it's the first and the second 2-day show now for SummerSlam. And that's going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is weird because they were talking about it was going to be in Cleveland, Ohio at first. But I guess it's now changed. All right, then. I'm down with Minneapolis, Minnesota, and 2-day SummerSlam. Fuck it. Let's roll.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Then you got Bash in Berlin. So SummerSlam is August 3rd. Bash in Berlin, Germany, is the 31st of August. There's no way you're going to have Gunther challenging at SummerSlam for a heavyweight title when he's going to Berlin, Germany. He's from Austria. They ain't exactly they ain't exactly all that far apart. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the point in that. You got Dragunov, you got Hip, you got Mac, you got so many talented people from overseas, brother. I don't see it. The story isn't there. The money isn't there. The money's in exactly what we're talking about. In all honesty, if on June 15th Drew wins, July 6th, just by random shenanigans, dude. Random shit. I got CM Punk winning Money in the Bank. The first and only ever 3-time winner of Money in the Bank. And can you imagine him taunting people with that? He could taunt Cody. He could taunt Drew. He could taunt Damian. He can taunt anybody. I don't see anybody challenging Cody Rhodes that's going to be a viable contender for quite a while. Everybody's a good competitor. AJ Styles, great competitor. No way he wins. Right? He didn't win. What's next for Cody? What's Cody doing in Jeddah? You know what I'm saying? We need to cover that. We need to talk about that. But my friend, I'm telling you, I don't see the point in Gunther winning, which means Randy wins. So therefore, because Randy wins, I don't see the point in Nia Jax winning at all.
No, I'm going to disagree. I just feel like it just makes a little bit more sense with Nia taking it.
For what?
Just the gimmick of part of it, the whole Queen thing. Everyone, I think, wouldn't see that coming because and I think that's what they're doing. They're setting it up. They're giving you these little subliminals, giving you the little, hey, she's getting a lot of screen time. She's getting a lot of. They're going to pull it from you. That and they're waiting for that, heat/pop for that tournament. And Nia's going to walk away. They're gonna give Lyra this hope, and that she's and then it'll build her up for okay, she didn't win Queen of the Ring, but maybe it could push her for something else. But I think Nia's gonna take it. She's gonna be Queen of the Ring.
I can't go with you on it. I can't do it. I've tried and thought about it. I've thought about it a lot. There is nothing that does any good for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's no way, none. And here's why I say that. You're not gonna build up Lyra Valkyria to have her lose there. I don't see that happening. I don't see her winning the heavyweight title on her first go, or the women's world title, or whichever one, the WWE women's title. I don't see that happening at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not, under any circumstances, ever see Nia Jax holding gold again as a singles competitor in the WWE. Period. The only gold she will hold will either be a tag team when she's got to do something stupid, or if she's carrying somebody else's title for them. That's it. I don't ever see her holding gold again. And I'm A-okay with it. And I think the rest of the world is too.
Sign her, I think that's also a thing. And I think that's another thing. Like, I don't think everybody wants to see Nia Jax become champ again, because it's already been kind of done, and everyone's kind of like, no, boo. I think in this way it can build her up again for her being another. It gives her something to work with, being Queen Nia, doing the whole Queen gimmick for a while. And who knows, that may set her up to put her up against Bayley again.
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't feel. I don't feel it for her at all. I can't stand her. I've always said she was abysmal. I've always said there was no good points. I've always said all these things when it came to Nia Jax. But everything I've said is truth and logic. It's not, fallacy or fucking bullshit. It's real.
Well, we'll find out.
Right.
Just a couple days. They're in Saudi Arabia right now, right?
Right.
For the next couple for next couple shows.
Holy shit, dude. All right, so I refreshed. Look at this shit. I refreshed the app or the screen over here, and now I got a ton of fucking interviews.
You mean comments? What if we
comments? Comments.
If I refresh it here, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, well, aren't we?
If you do, it might lose you, but not me. I don't know. Try it. See what the fuck happens.
All right. Well, a little troubleshooting. See what happens.
This is fucking stupid. Yeah, see, it dropped him out. This is fucking stupid. Timothy Godfrey chimed in. Hey, what's up, Timmy? Brood Edge returning. Yes. Gangrel. Jeff? No, I don't see Jeff. Ugh. I don't see that at all. Haven't watched Mercedes since she got an injury at New Japan. Hey, welcome back.
I can see comments now. Yo, Luke, Tommy Scott, Timothy Godfrey, thank you.
Yep. Brian Scott chimed in, and Scott Larson said, the Wrestling Wire, the greatest wrestling podcast in America. I am jealous. What's up, Scott?
Thank you, Scott.
Cheers to you. Nah, dude, if you didn't see Scott Larson's interview with Lazarus Black like a week ago, it was one of the best fucking interviews Scott's done in years. I loved it. I thought the whole show was great. It was fucking gold from top to bottom. And I saw the interview he did with Dante Khalifa the other night. Fucking great interview. Yeah, Wolverine chimed in. What's up, Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Tonga wins and becomes king like his dad was. Ooh, that's not awful, man.
Okay. That's not bad.
That ain't awful. That is not awful. I'm not mad about that. Are the comments at least flowing in now?
Yeah, they are now.
Well, no, I know you can see them, but
That-
I can't see them.
We'll see if we can test it out. If anybody could make a comment, just say hello.
I don't know. Everything seems to be glitching on this shit tonight. It's awful. StreamYard, we don't, I pay too much money for you to be a bitch. I swear to God, I think we need to do is set up a Roku channel and then dump the Roku channel feed into like all the social medias, like stream from the Roku channel into.
I do have some connections. We actually need to talk about that after the show.
We'll talk about that after the show, or maybe
Yeah.
we'll just do our own thing like we always do and make our own money like we always have. Yeah, I know. But
now I'm getting all the likes and hearts, and because the view count was kind of weird there. Now we're it's working. We just had to reset it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to refresh. So you know what that means? I'm gonna refresh this page and switch to the other unit, and I'm gonna go ahead and take me a quick reprieve out the door.
He's just using his excuse to go get a cigar.
Might as well. I mean, shit. But hey, before I go outside, can you at least tell me what the rest of the topics are? Because I done forgot.
I think we have a list here.
What is happening at TNA?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Lorenzo, why are you logged in, bro?
There we go.
Yeah.
We have what's happening at TNA? Because it's falling off the face of the earth again for some unknown reason.
Mm-hmm.
And NWA on the road again.
So NWA is on the road. Cool. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. Definitely. They have a couple of big shows coming up.
I'm going to refresh.
Okay. So, NWA hype for that. They have a couple of awesome shows coming up in Tennessee. They're doing a showcase show again. They just have a huge show out for the Crockett Cup. So, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We got some celebrity wrestling news as well. Topanga.
Yes.
Making a
totally that.
Her wrestling.
Can you at least hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. At least I know you can fucking hear me. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Topanga wants to make her thing. Come on.
Yeah, Topanga wants to make her wrestling debut. We'll talk a little bit about that. Let's see.
No, let's go ahead and be perfectly clear. Miss Fischel wants to be put through a table. You got the picture?
Yeah, I do.
What the shit?
Here we go.
Yes, there we go.
She wants to get, that's her dream come true. She wants to be put through a table during a wrestling match or show. It was funny because I was kind of reading into it, and Leo Rush was like he would love to have had her as a manager, which I think would be cool. It's just really cool to see like celebrities that are huge wrestling fans and like watching and getting involved. I think is really dope. I think that was like everyone's childhood crush in the 90s.
Oh yeah. One of them for sure. Her and Jodie Sweetin.
Yeah. So shout out to WrestleCade. Mr. Tracy Myers and Mr. Bryan. Hopefully they can pull something off for her, have her come out and be a part of the show. I think that'd be cool to see. It'd be really, really cool to see.
Oh, 100%. That'd be awesome to see. Dude, what the fuck? What did I get? I was getting ready to tell you something else that was cool. Well, no. So yes, Jodie Sweetin and Miss Fischel here were definitely two two of the definite heartthrobs of the '90s when it came to the younger men out there, and hell, even some of the older men. But I mean, if I had to pick, if I was going to name my type or whatnot, it's Stacy Keibler all day, every day, twice on Sundays. That's my type, though. That's my type. Oh, petite is my type. We make fun of your type. Now you can make fun of my type.
Why? I don't really have a. I was gonna say, like, I don't really have a type because you're making me think about my crushes when I was a kid. Lita, China, Jacqueline, like
Miss
they
Cat.
wrestled.
Miss Cat.
Right?
So
Wasn't it Miss Cat?
I forget who it was. The
The
cat. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler's ex old lady or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her. Yep. Petite.
But yeah, let's see what else we got. Well, that's all indie stuff. Yeah, TNA and NWA.
Okay.
So, what do you want to talk about first? You brought up TNA first because that
it doesn't matter. Well, that's how I wrote it out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, what's going on with that,
dude? I don't know, but like, why? I feel like since they let go of Scott D'Amore, I feel like the wind has fallen out of the sails of the company. I feel like nobody cares. I feel like nobody's pushing to try to do anything. Fuck it, I'll turn this sideways. Yeah, I feel like they don't give a shit anymore, and it makes me upset. I'm not happy that.
And I think a lot of the morale went away when he went away because he was kind of like the locker room leader. He was like he kind of held the glue together. He kind of helped with the creativity with the talent, and he was an advocate for the talent.
Right. Right. It's one of those things, bro. So, how are you going to take away the guy that rebuilt the company and got everybody on board and got everybody believing in the product, including the fans? Like, dude, I was enjoying watching TNA for a change. That didn't happen. TNA was above AEW in my book, like more over the top characters. Thank God. Different from WWE. Yes. It's still an alternative product. And we're still working, we still see some of the people from AEW here, and we still see some of the people from TNA here. And that's all well and good. But why on God's green earth would you consider it okay to drop the guy that rebuilt it? I feel like that was a detrimental blow to the company. In all honesty, so think about it, look at it like this. Look at a
they're
corporate
live right now. Actually,
yeah, they're not live. That shit's pre-recorded from a month ago or whatever. But still, whenever their last taping was, they do a ton of tapings in one shot. It's crazy. The amount of work that they put out in one weekend is freaking nuts to me. I'm trying to adjust my camera so that I can be comfortable and not give away too much about, like my house number kept popping up on the screen. So I was trying to get away from that. But I look at it like this, bro. Corporate restructures happen, right? We've seen it. We've seen corporate restructures happen everywhere throughout the country. You see it at Walmart, you see it at Amazon, you see it at Google, you see it everywhere. Whatever, who cares, right? Well, when you're dealing with a company like TNA or Impact or whatever, when you start reducing things and you have a library of content that you can sell, you want to get rid of unnecessary positions so that way you can sell for your profit margins look higher, and then your company, i.e., turns into being worth more money. So it's not necessarily that you're going to get more money out of it. It's that you won't have to spend as much when you sell it.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the ways, or it's less money you have to put out when you sell it.
I mean, the matches on the card for tonight don't look bad. You got Speedball Mikey versus Trent Seven. You have the Knockouts title being defended. Jordan Grace against Marty Bell. Tasha Steelz is going against Jody Threat. Let's see, TNA Tag Champions, The System, are going against Broken Matt Hardy, making his TNA debut. Well, making his TNA re-debut with Ryan Nemeth. And
Such a
Moose
weird.
is your current TNA World Champion. So eventually we might see Matt Hardy versus Moose.
Right. Well, here's my thing. Nemeth and Hardy is a tag team that doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, Ray Charles could see the example on that. He's blind and dead. He can still see what's going to happen. That joke will never get old. I'll never stop using that.
Terrible.
But, hey, I could have said, something else, probably worse. I know I could have said something way worse. There's famous blind people everywhere. At least I didn't make like a Helen Keller crack or something like that or whatever. But think about it, dude. There's so many variables with that company. I just don't know that. I don't know what their next standpoint is going to be that's going to bring them back up. Realistically, I think it should be them putting the belt on Nemeth and trying to ride some of his popularity as well. I've worked with Moose in the past. Moose is fucking awesome. Like super easy to work with.
Yeah, great guy.
Super easy to work with. Like ridiculously easy to work with. But that's just my opinion, bro.
Yep. So I got the live results right now as we're talking. So for that tag match, Matt Hardy tags in Ryan for the win.
For the tag titles?
Yeah, no, it was just an exhibition match. Though post match, after the match, Moose comes out to join the system in a beatdown of Hardy and Nemeth.
Okay. Oh, so it's Ryan Nemeth.
Yeah, Nick came out for the help.
Okay, that makes sense. But
Chris Bay and Ace Austin doing a promo.
So, like I said, if TNA is going to do something, I hope they do it quickly and recover some of their losses here. Because I feel like the direction's changed, and when the direction changed, it didn't change in a good way. Jordan Grace
but I think they got plenty of great. They got a great talent pool, and I think, well, Matt being there, I think might help him out too.
Right.
But like, look at the pool of talent, like just on this card alone: Chris Bay, Ace Austin, Matt, Jordan Grace, Speedball, like pretty cool, fun talent.
They've got great talent. That's not a problem. It's not the talent that's the problem. Oh, wow. Shane Odom just threw a comment out there that's actually pretty solid. Wish Billy Corgan would buy TNA and combine it with the NWA. So that's not an awful idea. I would, with Corgan's ties to music, it being on the Access Network, kind of, that's not a bad thing either.
No.
But with the CW deal, how would that, coincide?
Yeah.
Because see, the TNA was originally NWA TNA, so it's not
true.
It's not too far out of the realm. Shane, yeah, it's really not. That's not a bad thought at all, honestly, man. And then, speaking of the NWA is back on the road again. They're coming to Hendersonville, North Carolina, later in, was it June or July?
Yeah, and they're going to be in PA. They're going to be at the ECW Arena. I actually had a brief conversation with Mr. Kazan about that. He's excited. It's going to be the first time he's going to be there, along with Mr. Aaron Stevens. So they're both excited about what they're going to be doing. Couldn't hint at what, couldn't get any, any chisme, any hot tea, but That's all I know is that they're pretty hyped for it. They have the big showcase show coming up in about a couple 2 weeks, I think. It's also having a seminar there as well, so you get to be watched by Dr. Tom, Mr. Kazana, and Aaron Stevens. So you can be part of that seminar for that showcase show.
And people don't realize it, but man, the opportunities that come out of some of those things
Hmm.
is fantastic.
You never know what's going to happen.
We've seen a lot of talent that we know of, go through Dr. Tom and go through, some of these other cats, and it's like, man, this is crazy when they kind of give them their regards, really,
Hmm.
and then they'll vouch for them. Like if you got a local
It
talent.
it's funny that you say that because, like, in the conversation, I was trying to say, like, hey, I got some talent who are interested. And what would be um, the what's the best course of action to try to get their interest or whatever? And he brought up the showcase show, but he's like, he misunderstood me because I was like, I know some talent. I was gonna kind of the way the direction I was gonna take the conversation, but he's like, I know you're talented. You don't have to, sell me on that. You don't have to sell yourself to me. I know you're damn
Yeah,
talented. And so
right.
here's something like that from Mr. Kazana. I hear that from Dr. Tom. I get their praises. 'Cause we had them on the podcast briefly. I think is pretty dope. To kind of
Yeah,
get their insight on stuff and they're able to sit down and pick their brain.
right.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I 100% agree, dude. The fact that we've got so many people um, who are behind us and support what we do especially when it comes to the independent wrestling scene. And then we get comments and shit from other people. Um, and one of the biggest compliments that we've gotten recently, promoter approached me and was like, "Hey, that stuff you're doing where you're breaking everything down into segments and clips and all that, like, dude, your exposure is going through the roof." Yeah, we saw it. The follower counts going slam up ever since I changed the one name on the page, from the Saint page, because it was just my BS page. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to transition this over to the Wrestling Wire podcast, and now
Mhm.
it's you and me both running that page. The amount of followers and all that's gone up, almost. I think we've increased by almost 50%
That's
since.
crazy. It's crazy,
Yeah,
and that's
it
just
went from
sharing those little clips.
yeah,
Here's the
it
poster
went
for
from
the upcoming show. So I was right. It was June 14th. That's a Friday.
okay,
That's gonna be
okay.
Decatur, Tennessee. Um, and already awesome talent on there. You got the gentleman. You have the Zenith are showing up again. Silas Mason, Miss Amanda Kiss, and Audrey Allen. Um, it's gonna be an awesome show. So if you're in the Tennessee area, definitely come and check that out. Uh, great setup
Dude,
showcase there.
there's a lot to it. Speaking of the Zenith, like I said, I'm glad to see TDT back already.
Oh,
You know,
I legit saw him live, and he folded Tyler Bruins in half into a chair. I never seen somebody get folded into a chair from a
nice.
clothesline. It's funny that you mentioned that because he's going to be showing up on a show for their second show at Insurgents Pro soon and at BWA. So the Zenith is getting around.
Yeah, they're
So
from
ever
from what
since
I
Benny, put down the stripes and picked up, his cap, he's been on a roll with the Zenith. Just
dude,
they've been on a streak.
dude, they've been running everywhere. We've been seeing them at XWW as well.
Hmm.
Um, they're they're some awesome talent. There's no joke about it, no doubt about it. They are good
Mm.
talent. Um,
Congratulations to TDT, by the way, is getting married this weekend. So
oh
shout
Christ.
out to you, my guy. That's gonna be a great celebration.
I,
Congratulations.
good for you. Good for you. I'll just leave it at that. Good for you. Um, I'm getting ready to take this back to the main hub here.
Yeah, because we
I
got
hope.
about 5 minutes. I think we do have our guest in the green room for the evening
Yeah.
as well. So if you want, we can actually, if you want to get into it.
Yeah, just let me switch over. But it's good to see the NWA getting back out on the road again.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome that they're going to be going to Hendersonville.
Mm-hmm.
That makes I mean, look, North Carolina is wrestling territory for folks that don't know.
Yep.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. This is professional wrestling at its finest, man. This is it. This indie scene is hot as shit. You know,
And our guest will probably dig into that too, because you know, him and his organization are a big part of that territory system and just the wrestling history that's involved. I mean, they've had incredible talent. I mean, you're literally, if you're supporting indie wrestling, you're literally supporting the future superstars you're going to see. So a lot of big name talent coming out of the AIWF. And just the local indie scene in general. I hear you, but I don't see you.
Right. 100%.
Well, on that note, I think that's a pretty good segue since I just mentioned AIWF a couple times. Can't hear you.
There it is. Okay.
There it is.
Those two buttons, the power and the freaking mute button, are like dead nuts next to each other right here. They're right there. But dude, that's what I'm saying. With the NWA getting back out on the road and the NWA coming back basically home to North Carolina, it's huge. It's really huge because you're not just talking about, you know, the chance for people as fans to get to see, you know, the stars of the NWA today. You're also getting our local crop of talent also getting opportunities with the NWA, which is huge. Those are things that are very important to the growth of professional wrestling, both as a whole and even just in our market area,
in our backyard. Yeah,
right.
It brings a spotlight to everybody. One hand